Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally here. The 1.0 version of Chasing Sunsets. God, I've been waiting so long. It hasn't been updated since November, like a lot of the ones I seem to play on this channel. I've been so pumped waiting for this damn update to come out. And if you notice what I said, it's the 1.0 version of the game. That's right. From what I've heard, it is the final chapter, but we'll see. We'll see where this goes. I'm excited to see how the story closes out or continues or whatever have you. Without any more waiting, let's jump right back in. So as you can see, we're exactly where we left off at the end of the 0.8 version. Alright, if you're new to this series, definitely go back and watch. There's a playlist. It's linked. Go do it. Excellent game. Definitely recommend it. If you do, just to recap, we are on Jay's and Mallory's path. Both of them at the same time. They know about each other. There's been no cheating or anything. Whew, here we go. After the gene sequencer goes blur. Here we go. Long awaited one point in heal. Select a character. Did 3 out of 65, 66 out of 73, 79 out of 88, 60 out of 71. Continue. Here we go. Chapter 9. Paths Less Traveled. Campbell Residence, Boston, Mass. In the weeks after your return to Boston, Mallory and Jay grow closer than ever. So, what's his favorite food? Come on, it feels like you should already know this one. Really? When was the last time we had a chance to just chat about real life? I suppose that's fair. Okay, before you left home, it was pizza. Hawaiian. Pineapple on pizza? Seriously? Right? We should both be rethinking our relationships with him. About real food, pizza doesn't exactly scream thanks for saving my life. Honestly, upscale won't impress. He'd be happy with some trail mix if he can eat it outdoors. I think you're onto something. I could work with that. Not gonna lie, this is starting to sound more like an epic date than a thank you tour. Go big or go home. I'm starting to think helping you plan this wasn't in my own best interest. Hold up. Is this a moment of insecurity? From Alpha Tits J. Campbell? Where's my phone? I need a pic! Grrr! No touchy! Oh god. In an instant, Jay pounces and has Mallory pinned. Uncle! Uncle! That's what I thought. The moment Jay lets down her guard, Mallory bucks hard and executes a playful reversal. What sorcery is this? Giggling profusely, Mallory brings her fingertip to Jay's nose with a dramatic inevitability. Boop! Oh no you didn't! Laughter fills the room before they encompass themselves and regard each other earnestly. You know, Alex isn't the only one I've gotten close to. I've had plenty of acquaintances, but only one true friend, until now. I guess that's one thing we have in common. For a moment, Jay's smile fades and her eyes filled with sadness. Though now that it's in the open, I see a lot of mom in you too. It's not that blatant or anything, but sometimes little similarities hit me like a truck. Anything in particular? You smell just like her, and sometimes your laugh makes me think she's just in the other room. Aw, that's cute. Mallory reflects on this for a moment, smiling wearily. So, just the things I can't change. Go figure. You don't understand. I wouldn't want you to change them. I treasure them. Oh, well, then I'll just keep doing my thing then. Face melts back before your eyes go wide in panic. Oh god. Oh shit, it's 6:30! Rope drop for the concerts in an hour. Already? Shit. Okay, you can shower first. What? There's no way we'll both have time to shower. Well, we don't have time to argue either. Let's use a shower in the master bedroom. Deal. As Mallory rushes for the bathroom, Jay remembers you're in the other shower. Oh, hell no. If I use that bathroom while Alex is in there, we're really gonna be late. Cracking the door stealthily, Jay peers into the steamy bathroom. Mal? Obviously, I had to skip the naked there. So currently, Mallory and Jay are showering together. Who's pumped to see Lexi tonight? Of course it's Lexi. Where the hell are they? There's no way they got ready before I did. Huh. Came from the bathroom. Following the sound, you can hear muffled conversations and laughter beyond the door. Ladies, we're gonna be late. As if you've thrown a switch, everything goes suspiciously quiet. Jay? Mal? Try the doorknob or don't. Try it. Let's see what's going on in there. The unlocked door opens to reveal two indignant-looking women wrapped in towels. Rude! Is this the sort of jackassery you had to put up with us kids? Nah, back then, he knew better. Had to do a quick cut there because there's naked in the background. Oops. So, yeah, he gets time to play a shooty match, and those two are just finishing it ready. Boston, the next morning. Fuck my life. We didn't party that hard last night, did we? Should have known it wouldn't be that easy. I better go get you an Americano. George is on his way with an update on our case. I know, I'm not hungover, Alex. I'm frustrated. Jay raises her head, and you can see that she's been crying. Pep talk or ask her what's wrong. No, ask her what's wrong. Alright, spill it. What's up your ass? Nothing you need to worry about. I got this. I know, but we're partners, so you can lean on me. Unless it's, you know, monthly stuff. Dude, really? Jay's eyes narrow dangerously. Seriously, Alex? 40 pounds? Try to remember corporate attitudes toward office violence begin at the top. So will the amputations if you assume every bad day I have is because I'm bleeding. Most of mine are, because those are the days that we can't. It's not that we can't, it's that you get all geeked out by it. That's on you. But if you really want to know what's wrong, it's my pre-med program advisor. What about him? I've lost my slot because I was out of the country and missed some class. I thought that was all arranged. I did too, but for whatever reason, now it's a problem. I don't know what's going to happen. No, Alex, I appreciate it. This is my problem to fix. But, I mean it. It's good enough just knowing you got my back. I'd forgotten how that feels. Right. Before you can continue, Annette pokes her head into the office. I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. and Mrs. Campbell. Mr. Worthwent is here for your 10:30. Are you good, sis? Yeah, send him in, please, Annette. Moments later, a visibly upbeat George appears. See the TV are settling in nicely. Lisa says good things. That feels like a lie. What do you have for us, George? Do you want the long or the short version? He glance at Jay, who simply gives a resigned sigh. We'll trust you and make sure we know what we need to know. Alright then. If looking at the data on the flash drive, it's a lot to digest. I feel a but coming. Well, mostly documents should have been shared during the discovery process. Emails on the drive suggest this material is being deliberately withheld. Couldn't shitty behavior like that get the case dismissed? Not likely, but it could result in sanctions from the judge. Well, that's good news, right? We have a hearing pending to determine what, if any, penalties will be levied. If cheating is just a slap on the wrist, why doesn't everyone do it? Look at it this way. At a minimum, the judge will have lost trust in the plaintiff's integrity. That sounds like a win. So, what's our play? Strategically, it's just as important our opposition knows we have these documents as the judge. I'm banking on them being so damaging that they just fold to keep them out of the public record. And if they don't, what's our backup plan? George chuckles as a decidedly wicked edge to it. Knowledge is power, and now I finally understand why they filed suit to begin with. Mom embarrassing them by beating them at their own game? No, Prizer's making money hand over fist. They aren't afraid of competition. So why Polygene? Sarah was reaching out to old colleagues in Prizer on her Pregnia work, connecting the dots. But you just said Pregnia's just one of many cash cows for them. Stock values and industry leadership are based as much on public perception as actual performance. If it got out that Prizer's R&D was derelict, that could cast a shadow over their whole portfolio. You and her sister stare at George in dismay. You mean Dad and Mom are killed to protect their fucking brand? For a company like Prizer, brand is share value. But yes, that's the gist of it. It takes every ounce of your willpower to force down the rising anger. If gobbling up Polygene was just mop-up, there's one thing I still can't wrap my head around. Why go off-script to kill Mallory? Think about it, Alex. Gene editing on Mallory's scale is highly illegal eugenics. A bad drug could dent their profits, but Mallory can get them dragged in front of the Hague. Bingo! Killing Mallory wasn't enough. They needed her to disappear entirely. All this feels like a pretty big bargaining chip. Indeed, but Miss Chapman remains an existential threat to many wealthy and powerful people. Man, I've said that word like 7 times. I can say it normally, but when I start recording, I keep fucking it up. Glance at Jay, and she meets your eyes in an unspoken agreement. She'll stay with us until this blows over, George. We'll want additional protection measures until this is all played out, starting today. Such as? We need to keep the 3 of you out of sight until this case is behind us. So, are we talking days or weeks here? Until eliminating one or more of you no longer benefits our adversaries. But we have loads of work to do here. We're not going back to the island. Of course not. I have a summer home in the hills, completing renovations the day after tomorrow. Jay's eyes light up. Teleconferencing is good. I have not yet spoken to Miss Chapman, so I have no idea how she'll react to all this. We have a thing tomorrow. I'll discuss it with her then. Perfect. Now, keep your heads on a swivel until we're safely out of town. Can do. And George, how do you see our odds in court? The older man chuckles with sadistic glee. Few men get an opportunity to exact the kind of payback I will deliver in Sarah and James's names. He's a good old guy. George excuses himself and leaves you alone with your sister once again. So, you know there's no way I'm going to miss your hearing with your advisor, right? Jay ponders for a moment. It's super early tomorrow. Are you sure? I guess that depends on how late you keep me up, Princess Thirsty. But keeping you up is literally my superpower. Facts. Seriously, I wouldn't miss it, no matter how early it is. Then yes, I love having you in my corner. Thank you, Alex. De nada. After you camped next to my hospital bed for a week, this seems pretty low effort. I'm actually glad it's early. You have to be done by 9:30 tomorrow. I thought Mallory was picking up at 10. I may have talked Sophie into helping me put together a little surprise for Mallory. Wait, Sophie? Is your surprise gene therapy to make her look exactly like Mom? Guess you have to come with me at 9:30 to find out. Oh, the pup! It's gonna make me jealous, isn't it? Yes. No, baby? Anyway, the idea of getting away from the office is already turning my frown upside down. You can say that again. I just hope Mallory is down with it. Guess we'll find out tomorrow. She's put a lot of effort into planning an outing for you. Maybe wait to tell her after? Alright, Polygen headquarters, super early. As you wait for the teleconference to start, Jay begins to fidget nervously. I'm trusting you not to jump in and try to fix everything. I got this. I promise to behave. I'll only speak if spoken to. Good. I'm going to hold you to that, Alex. Screen flickers to life, and a rather severe-looking woman regards the two of you dispassionately. President Gray? But I was expecting Dean Daly. The Dean is indisposed this morning, so I'll represent Harvard for the purposes of this discussion. I understand. President Gray, the topic this morning is my dismissal from the Harvard Pre-Med program. I have made arrangements for a 45-day sabbatical with both my advisor and my professors. While Jay's delivery is cool and professional, you can feel the underlying tension in her voice. I learned on day 34 that my arrangement had been revoked and that I was being dropped. I had hoped to appeal the decision this morning with Dean Daly. There's nothing to discuss. All decisions regarding student placement are final. If that is the standard, shouldn't the decision that originally saw me placed carry equal weight? I'll remind you that I am the arbiter of equality at this institution, Ms. Campbell. The woman's condescending tone triggers you in every imaginable way, but you grit your teeth silently. If nothing else, throwing away all the educational investment in me to date seems wasteful. Let me be transparent, Ms. Campbell. The future of Harvard doesn't look like you. I don't understand. Green-eyed, auburn-haired, athletic, born into wealth and privilege, coddled and upper class. My SAT score was 1565, President Gray. Nobody took that test from me. Did a student benefiting from my vacant slot have a higher score? Yes, they did, after factoring in our admission policy bonus. I see. So this was never about my sabbatical. It was about university politics. That response demonstrates a very narrow view and only confirms we made the right decision. I assume the gentleman sitting next to you is your attorney? Jane's tone is sullen and her shoulders slumped. No, it's my brother Alex. He joined me this morning for moral support. Ah, well, I'm sure your sister will take this setback in stride given your family's resources. Her tone is dismissive, and it's clear she had made up her mind before the call began. Oof, what resources? I like the phone of friends. What resources? Our parents were killed several months ago, President Gray. I'm the only family she has left. I promised her I would remain silent today, but fortunately for you, I'll honor that. And his hearing is concluded. Good luck with your endeavors, Miss Campbell. The screen goes dark, and Jay appeared shell-shocked. I'm so sorry, sis. It's clearly had nothing to do with you. You know, it doesn't make it hurt any less, though. You'll be a surgeon, Jay. I promise you. We'll find another way. Gradually, Jay finds her emotional footing. I know, Alex. And thanks for keeping your word. I love you. Polygene Serviceable, a few minutes later. Today was supposed to be about surprising you. This isn't fair. Just let him have this. We'll never hear the end of it. Jay's kept whatever you have planned on DL. I don't even know if I'm dressed for it. Don't even worry about it. I've got that covered too. How? You don't even know what size. Your words die on your lips as you see Jay's mischievous look. Ah, so that's how it is. Is it really that hard to just let someone do something nice for you, Alex? Hold that thought. Exactly what I walked into. You pull out your phone and tap out a quick text. Please, God, don't let this be a mistake. Please let it be the pup. It's the pup! Yes! On cue, the door at the end of the hall opens, and a puppy scampers out excitedly with Sophie in tow. That looks just like... Alex, is that an actual puppy? Oh my god, he's so cute! Mallory's expression is one of utter disbelief. Good morning, Mallory. Morning. Mr. Campbell prevailed upon me to test Crucible a single time to reunite two old friends. It seemed poetic that its final use was seek to heal the heart of its other child. Aww. Oh, man. Right in the feels. Mallory kneels in a daze while the puppy scampers up to paw at her bashfully. My sweet little bandit. But how? By luck or sentiment, you kept a tuft of his fur in your locket, enough to sequence his DNA. He may not yet share memories with you, but he has a snapshot of your friend and the day you lost him. Wait, you mean I can take him home with me? Soon! I need a few more days to make sure all is as it should be. Oh, Mallory kisses the puppy on the nose while he wags his little tail excitedly. After a lot of puppy kisses, Mallory stands and gazes at you amidst a tempest of emotion. And I was all excited to spend a day with you and show you what I'm capable of. Mal. Oh geez, holy crap, plus 10 plus 10. You've both done something so profound for me. I'll never be able to repay it. Man, as a huge dog lover, that just hits home for me. Oh, if I lost my baby girl right here and I had the chance to get her back and that happened, oh my god, I'd just lose my mind. I wasn't trying to overshadow what you had planned for today. This is just how it worked out. Mallory hugs you desperately to hide the oncoming flood of tears. And I will never forget this, Alex. Time Bandit. Achievement unlocked. Yep. Now, none of that. I'll be back for you the minute Sophie clears you for shenanigans. We've got so much to catch up on. Wow. You did a good thing here, Alex. Oh. Now that I'm an emotional basket case, let's get changed and get to the roof. We're going to be late. Berkshire Foothills. Berkshires. MAFL 140? Sure. The sleek helicopter slips smoothly through the morning sky. How did you know I was even licensed to jump? Already gives you a teasing look. Alright, Jay again. So, how long has it been since the last one? 5 years? Dad got me into it. I caught the bug. Never came back to it after I left home, though. Are you sure you're comfortable with this? It'll be a shitty day if you end it as a field pizza. Yeah, the AAD will remember anything I forgot. But, aren't we a little high? As high as we can go without supplemental oxygen. We're jumping for 14,000. Whoa, that's 5,000 feet higher than my best. Though, I've never jumped out of a chopper before. It's fucking amazing. You don't even need to tumble out. You just step off. My god, this is gonna be so badass. It's so awesome of you to do this for me. It says the hero among men who literally stole fire from the gods to bring my puppy home. Best I can do is 60 seconds of free fall and 6 minutes of full flight. I'll take it. If you remember your stuff well enough to steal a kiss in free fall, you'll win a prize. Now that would be a first time for me. What kind of prize? No spoilers. It's really not that hard. Try not to overthink it. So not a first for you, I take it? I've never kissed, but I did take a selfie with a friend. Same concept. Alright, game on. We're getting close to the spot now. Huge clearing next to a lake. You can't miss it. Hey, before we jump, I need to tell you something. Was staying at George's place until the trial? How did you... Okay, this is getting annoying. Is there anything Jay doesn't tell you? Why do you think we've been flying towards the mountains? Wait, are you saying we're skydiving to George's place? Well, no. We're skydiving a few miles away from it. Feels like you've deliberately left out some details. Spoilers! I can only reveal that we won't actually arrive at George's until tomorrow morning. I have questions. Suddenly, you hear a loud chime, and Mallory glances at the monitor. Follow me if you want to live. Nice. Smirking playfully, Mallory grips the edges of the door. Adios, amigo! Is a good place where we're going to jump off for today as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're as excited for this playthrough as I am. God, I've been waiting so long for this. Hope you're going to enjoy this update as much as I'm going to. Catch you all in the next one.